Party LP 738 votes. Party NNPP 5 votes. Party NRM 319 votes, 319. Party PDP 336 votes. Party PRP 1 vote. Party SDP 7 votes. SDP 7 votes. YP 4 votes. YPP 132 votes. ZLP 2 votes. Thank you very much.
Hereby certified as follows: that 1, I am the returning officer for the local government election for chairmanship held on the 30th day of August 2025. 2, the election was contested. 2, there was an election. And 3, the candidates received as follows. The candidates received the following votes. 1, Father Saro Barry N, a male candidate of the AA party, scored 159. 2, 1 Thomas Barriere of the APC, a male candidate, scored 156,027 votes. 3, Ruben Lene Godwin, a male candidate for the Labour Party, scored a total of 824 votes. And 4,
APC 70,080 votes. PDP 1,245 votes. PRP 532 votes. Total valid votes for the LGA for today's election stands as 72,770 votes, with a total of 326 votes as rejected votes, bringing us to total vote cast for this election as 73,096 votes, which is in agreement with the total number of votes of 73,096 persons that were accredited. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, my business is done. The rest will be to the commission. Thank you for being here.
So, what's the So even the APC members are just like, really? Wow. 20 local governments. If nobody don't win River State with that, where the Wike is working. You know? But you see how that will play out. So, Rotif Mechi, all of that you just watched as a result of the tradition of theirs in Rivers.
If you allow them to leave you out, our state is notorious for writing results. We must stop them from writing results, right? They make noise after writing results. We will stop them from writing results. Please go home now and start from the writing, because these are people that will come and vote. Let me tell you one bad thing that you should not do. When you say they have already written the results, you discourage voters from coming out. We will confront them on the issue of right result. So ask voters to come out and vote. They should come out and vote for change. They should come out and vote for the removal of the current government. If not, you will die of hunger.
Only if not, you will die of hunger. Really? Rotifmi Amechi. But he's not wrong. For those who observed the charade, right? Even the one that Fulbara organized, that one was more or less like an election, right? You saw people, everybody everywhere and all that, many videos here and there. There was not a single ballot snatching or anything, even though that itself was also scripted. But for this one, they brought in soldiers, police, civil defense, name it, even vigilante, right? So people didn't really come out. And voters' apathy is believed to be a very good ingredient for rigging elections, because all they have to do is just, you know what, how many voters in this area? 1,500. Okay. How many people come out? Just about 200 or 200. Okay. Who are they voting for? They are voting for the party we told them to. Okay. Now what we're going to do is that the result, right? How many votes did they give to our party? Say, well, out of the 200, they gave us 120. So we won. Or 120. I changed that 120 to 1,200. How much did they give to other people? Other parties? Oh, they gave this one, party A, they gave them 25. Other ones 30. So you get what I mean? I say, okay, just leave those ones like that. And now, change that 120 votes, change it to 1,200. And it's as simple as that. So all they have to do is just to load it from every polling unit. And before you know it, a single local government can pull out 70, 80, 100,000, 200,000. Because that single local government, they may say the total registered voters there, they're like maybe 500,000. Right? With voters' apathy, that people are not coming, are not interested. It is a very good room, you know? And that's exactly what they are hoping for too in your 2027, right? But that one will be done from this your ongoing registration or so. Meanwhile, the last time, the guy that was declared as the chairman for the Obiapo, right? I don't know who they changed him to now because he's a PDP guy. Sorry, not PDP. He's gone to PRP, Abinka. But they were all PDP, right? So I saw a video he put up today. I don't know if it's recent or another video to console himself. Remember that guy that looked like Wike? Yeah, the one that's ready to, from his local government, right? The one that removed Wike's name from the building. Remember? They were seen together, Fubara's men. They were seen together a few hours ago.
Somebody will like the balance. Somebody will like somebody will like somebody will like somebody will like Abia. Somebody will like Abia. Somebody will like somebody for the back. Somebody will like who wants to let it back?
Grown men. Anyway, let's dive into the ongoing, spat, especially the one that is triggered by the Adeyanju, right? So a lot of people have reacted when they heard that Obi gave him an ultimatum to retract and apologize on all the defamatory comments he's made about him. And it is, some said that Obi should grow for that thicker skins, okay? Like, you know, it should make himself available for criticism. While others are like, no. There's a difference between criticism and lies to defame, right? So if anybody feels like they are being, libeled against, so what you have to do is to seek a redress, and that is normal, not use the Nigerian style, to abduct someone, because you can. Do you get what I mean now? So, like all of these reactions, starting with the statement that Deji said, Obi offered him money. Thanks for coming, money. And also that Obi invested the state money into his family business, right? So there's someone who said it was the one who introduced them together. And the reason why he did it, he had no idea why Deji had to then turn around and be where he is now. He is a journalist. Now it's up to you what you think of it, but let's listen to him quickly.
Statements about him in public discourse and on various online platforms. Obi is demanding an immediate public retraction of all such statements alongside an unreserved written apology. But former political editor with This Day newspaper and media advisor to the past national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Wike Adeyanju, has described as a lie the statements made by Adeyanju against Obi. Adeyanju had allegedly tweeted that Obi told him that he invested Anambra State funds into his family business and also offered him some monetary bribe. However, Adeyanju, who said he was with Obi when he met Adeyanju, said the former governor never made such statements or offered any money. While joining us in the studio, I'm glad to have the former political editor with This Day newspaper and media advisor to previous PDP national chairman, Wike Adeyanju. He's also a political associate of Peter Obi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I mean, you've issued a statement trying to clarify what actually happened. I mean, can you reflect on that meeting between Peter Obi and Deji Adeyanju? And you have said that Deji had wanted a ticket for the Ahmad Buhari federal constituency to be given to him by the Labour Party. But of course, maybe because he didn't get that, that could have led to this kind of comments.
Well, I wouldn't want to go into insinuating from that angle. I was actually at the meeting, not only at the meeting, but I brokered it. When I was in PDP, I headed a media committee to revive PDP. And at that time, some of these activists were coming around, and Deji was among them. That was when I met Deji. And we cultivated a relationship. So immediately after Mr. Peter Obi got the Labour Party ticket in May 2022, the euphoria of that time, Deji was contemplating running for House of Representatives for Abuja. And I felt that Labour Party needed somebody like him who is young and activist, popular, and all those things. And I discussed it with Obi. I said, look, we need somebody like this who can try to arouse the public. And arranged for us to meet. And three of us met in the night. And we discussed amicably. Obi, as usual, welcomed the meeting and explained his life, how he came into politics and what he has done and all those things. After explaining, Deji was also touched. He started his own story and talked about how the mother played huge impact on him and all that.
Yeah, the mother case that was filed against him.
No.
Oh, his own mother.
Mother.
Oh, okay. I thought
you understand?
No.
I didn't have it. Okay. We didn't discuss any other thing except after Obi finished his story, Deji. Now, told his own story. And at the end of the day, we left there. It was a long discussion and a very friendly discussion. Because before then, Deji was in the public space, various statements and all that, supporting that this is the best man for this job. So it was based on that the meeting was even brokered in the first place. And after the meeting, 2 weeks after, he issued a statement, tweeted that Obi told him in that meeting that he invested government money in his family business.
That's the Anambra State government.
Yes, government money in his family business. I couldn't imagine whether it's the one I attended.
And you were there all through. Was there also any offer of monetary inducement?
I was there. Not only that, I was there also. I left there with Deji.
Interesting.
So when I saw that statement, my initial reaction was that they have met without me
somewhere else apart from that meeting.
You understand? Because the way he presented it was so assertive that it would be difficult for you to begin to doubt whether it's the one who participated. So I called this. I said, what happened? Did you meet with P2B in another place after I left or another place? He didn't give me any response. And I issued a statement 2022.
Yeah, I mean, I received that statement. Yes. We reported it. And you've just gone ahead to issue another statement. I mean, so, but what do you think would be the primary motive for Adeyanju's revelation? Because he says he's prepared to go to court if indeed Obi takes him to court and that he has evidence.
Well, I am curious because I will love to know, in terms of what may have prompted it, that will be going into Deji's mind, which I don't want to go. You understand? But I'm curious to see if this matter goes to court. Then let me see that. Because if it's something I was an outsider, then I was okay, maybe this happened. You can never swear for anything. But for this one, I cannot imagine.
Well, maybe the lawyers will be reaching out to you to serve as a primary witness in the case.
No, but to me, this matter is a distraction to the project.
You think so?
Yes.
You think that maybe some people, because I mean there have been allegations against Deji against him online, that maybe the APC is trying to use him. Some people even brought out different insinuations that he had an alleged murder case previously, and then of course one of the people who helped him out was Festus Keyamo. Maybe Deji is working for the APC and all of that through the back door to stop statements about him in public discourse and on various.
Again, it is just to add to whatever you have possibly, or however you see it, simply because of the available information. There are those who want what he's saying to be true, and there are those who believe that they are just worthless piece of nonsense. So if he ends up in court, what does that mean for Obi and his ambition in the long run? People are also discussing that too. I'll let the journalist finish before I add my own view. And you too, before you add anything, watch the remaining parts.
Through the back door to stop Obi. I mean, different things, how the online space is like. I mean, do you think, as a political editor, this is calculated to distract Obi?
Definitely. Definitely, because given the way Deji is pursuing it, you know that there's some political undertone. Otherwise, if you made an allegation against somebody and say he's going to court, why rush to the media and start a media trial?
Well,
you are a lawyer.
He claims that some of Peter Obi's supporters are all out against him, abusing him. Even allegedly said that, I mean, one of the supporters, Sarah Ibrahim, had called his wife a whore, and I mean, all sort of things happening. And Peter Obi did not caution his supporters, particularly this person, allegedly.
I don't know whether he's in P2B's camp to know how P2B reacts to things. Because he's not qualified to say that P2B did not do something, because he wouldn't know and he's not there. But the truth of the matter is that the way Deji is taking it, if you have made an allegation against somebody and you are a lawyer, go to court. Like I said, when this meeting took place, Deji was not a lawyer.
Yes.
And now he is a lawyer. I expected something more mature in handling this case.
Yeah, but I love the way you actually put it too, that these gentlemen are your friends, two of them, and that you would love to see how this can actually be settled. Is there any way that there could be maybe an out-of-court settlement if it does get to court, or you wouldn't even allow it to get to court in the first instance? Is there any way